came behind me with a charger cord, phone charger cord, and wrapped it around my throat. It was trying to like choke me with it. But I had used it and like kind of pushed her back. She kept saying, I'm taking the boys, I'm taking the boys.
On May 11th, 2021, 25-year-old Angela Montgomery opened fire at a 23-year-old mother and stole her twins. Only weeks after giving birth, the young mother named Gabriella Rogers was attacked in her own home. So who was Angela? And how did she know Gabriella? Body cam footage collected from the police showed the first responders rushing to the location to help Gabriella, who had 3 distinct bullet wounds. It also captured how they retrieved the babies. So, how did the officers manage to apprehend the abductor in such a short time? Let's find out in today's video. On May 11th, 2021, the police received a 911 call to check the 1500 block of Northeast 36th Street in Savannah, where a woman had been fired at multiple times. Police responded immediately and found a 23-year-old mother heavily wounded and lying on her porch.
Where's she shot? Where's she shot?
The woman who called 911 was present right there, and when the police asked her about the incident, she told them the story in detail.
I was in the house and somebody banged. They didn't ring the doorbell at first. They just started banging, like something like the police. But, right. And I'm trying to get to the door because I'm waiting down to the den with my youngins. And by that time, I guess she figured to hit the doorbell, so she actually hit the doorbell. Mm-hmm. And when I came out, she was right there. She's like, I got shot, I got shot, I got shot. They took my kids, they took my kids. She was just panicking. And so she sat down on my bench for a few minutes, then she laid back, then she got up again, and she kept saying, Catherine, and I said, you know, because I called 911 while I was talking to her. She said, call 911, I've been shot. I said, where you been shot? Because I didn't see it at first. She goes, in my ear. You could see her ear was like whatever.
The woman then tried to help keep Rogers conscious until help arrived.
And so I kept talking to her, trying to keep her coherent, because I know I don't want her to pass out on me. Well, obviously she did pass out before you guys got here. So I don't know anything. I never heard no shots. She just came to my door, because I guess she don't have a phone over there.
Officers discussed Rogers' injuries, and it sounded like she was lucky to be alive.
One in the head, one in the chest, and then one in the leg.
So, and then she walked over this way?
She ran.
Yeah.
The scenes inside that house, it looks like it happened right in the front living room. The car seat is sitting right there. There's blood kind of like all around the car seat. She said that she has kids inside, and she just heard banging and hollering at the door. She came out, she was collapsed in front.
And the kids are gone.
But she managed to speak to the officers, and they finally had a suspect.
The suspect is a Kathleen Daniels, black female. This is straight from the victim. She's talking. Kathleen Daniels, she's black female and works at Memorial Hospital. Came here, supposedly she met her in a mommy's group, and she was bringing her formula. And then next thing she know, this is what a friend over there said, that she was meeting this lady up from on a mommy's group, bringing her formula. Next thing she knows, she came home, the friend came here, and there's blood everywhere. And but coming from the victim, Kathleen Daniels, black female, works at Memorial Hospital. She's the one that shot her and took the kids.
Did you get all that?
But she don't know what vehicle she was driving. She didn't see.
And now it was up to the investigators to find the 2 twin brothers, Mateo and Lorenzo. One team tried to find the woman while the other went to the hospital with Rogers.
What do we care about?
Well, the victim.
Finding the children.
Correct.
The victim is here is being treated. We care about finding the kids.
All right, well, let's go then. I got a photo.
See if we can get with
They're at EMS. I guess they went to Memorial.
Back at the house, Rogers' sister cried and told the officers what she saw. She also told a family member about Rogers, and he became upset.
We know who did this? Did they leave? A female took the kids?
Hey, my man, you gotta get on the other side of the thing. Get on
Somebody will tell me what happened.
I'll tell you in a second. Calm down.
Talk to you. Let us talk to you first.
Calm down, brother.
What happened to her? What do you mean she was shot?
Hold on a second. Let her
Promote!
Let her
She gotta explain it to you, man.
The man continued to get upset, and the officers tried to calm him down.
Hey, look, I get it.
Officers found out that the woman who fired at Rogers was using a fake name, and her real name was Angela Montgomery. So they began looking for her. She promptly found an address, and upon arriving came across her mother. She told the officers that the twin babies were hers. A new drama unfolded here.
Do y'all know whose babies those were?
My daughter's.
What's your daughter's name?
Angela.
Those are Angela's babies? Are you sure? You sure Angela didn't lose her babies?
She did.
She never told you? Okay. But you think those are Angela's babies?
That's what she said.
Is that the first time you've seen those babies?
Hours later, the officers found the babies after searching the home, and they took them to safety.
Put them in the car. Oh, you got the baby? Back seat, front seat. You okay if I send it?
Yep, you are absolutely good.
Taking a mark unit up that intersection and walk off your car. Do your thing. Hey, babies. All right. All right. Hey, darling. Hey, darling.
Somebody advised we have both babies. That's all one. Somebody advised we have both.
We have both. We have both. Yeah. This one's still sleeping. He's still sleeping. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi.
All right, all one, slow down. Slow down.
The other police team was speaking to Rogers, and she was able to identify Montgomery as the suspect.
Ready for the next photo? Who's that? You recognize her? Who's that? Say it again. Kathleen?
Montgomery was taken to the police station for an interrogation, where she told them that she'd had a miscarriage and she was about to inform her fiancé. But then she mentioned having a fraternal twin named Destiny and blamed the incident on her.
I woke up this morning with plans to tell my fiance that I'm not, like, that I miscarried.
Okay.
Who's your fiance? Do I have to say the names? I'm sorry.
No, we just
I just want to make sure it's the same guy.
Okay, yeah. That's when my day started. And I swear on everything I love, I got a call. You can check my phone if you have it. It was from Destiny, and her name's Destiny.
Destiny?
And her name on her driver's license reads Destiny Scott 2598. She's a New York driver's license.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I got a call telling me to come to Gabby's address, and I did.
Okay.
By the time I showed up there, I promise I just drove off. I didn't even, I was driving my sedan this morning. I saw everything that was on the thing, and I knew for a fact I'm not opposed to, I knew whose kids came into the house.
And then she continued to lie, claiming that Destiny brought those babies to her house.
First time I ever saw those kids this morning was at the St. Joseph's. That's where I saw them. Now, did my gut tell me that it was Gabby's kid and Gabby probably didn't just let this go? Maybe. Honestly, Gabby was friendly, sorry. I don't know what I thought. But I didn't ask any questions. And I said, what do you want me to do?
The investigators couldn't get much information out of Montgomery, but when Rogers was able to speak clearly within a few days, she gave a clearer picture of what had happened on that fateful day.
Came behind me with a charger cord, phone charger cord, and wrapped it around my throat. It was trying to choke me with it, but I had used it and kind of pushed her back.
Okay.
And got out from under it, and then I was running, and I heard a pop. I was trying to get to the boys, but the door was closed, and I was like, I need to go get help. And then I heard another pop, and I fell. And then I got up, ran to the neighbors, banged on their door. They didn't answer, so I remember running across the street, falling, knocking on that door. And then that's really all I can really remember.
Rogers could clearly recall the exact moment Montgomery tried to attack her and then take her boys with her.
She just kept saying how she was upset because she couldn't find her phone. And then she kept saying, I'm taking the boys. And I was like, what? No, you're not. You're taking my kids. She was like, they're not yours. And I was like, they are mine. Like, I just was so confused.
And this was before or after the
This is
charger?
like during her
Okay.
trying to choke me with the charger cord.
You're doing great. You're doing fantastic. This is an uncomfortable memory.
And I just was trying to get somebody to help. Like, I didn't even know she had shot me. Like, I was just running to get help. And then I remember falling onto the neighbor's doorstep. And then, I see my sister running out of the house. And I'm like, the boys, she took my boys.
But how did she gain access to her house? Well, according to Rogers, the two had been friends and speaking to each other for some time.
We've been talking for a couple months. We've actually had a couple meetups, which baffled me that this even happened because I never saw the signs. Like, we even went to the park and had a picnic with her and her baby.
And that was the Thursday before the attack. But she's been in the house a couple before that?
Yeah, she's come over. She dropped some stuff off for me when I was pregnant with the boys still in the hospital. She came and brought some stuff to the hospital for me. She's just been a really good support. And I just was so confused on what was going on.
The first responders told her that she did an amazing job by protecting herself and her twin sons. Despite being wounded, she managed to seek help to save their lives. Rogers said she just wanted to ensure that her babies were okay.
That's some serious mama bear energy. For you to be able to run, because you ran over to the neighbors next to you in the brick house, and then you ran across the street, 12, 14, right across the street. You were able to take, now you've been shot 3 times, and you were able to tell them, not basically, what you told them what happened. And then you were able to tell your sister, and then your sister was able to tell us. Because of that, we could figure it out. And so that was remarkable.
Just glad my boys are safe. I just wanted to make sure they were okay.
And they are.
Rogers' other friends were just as shocked to hear about the incident. One of her friends, Jamari Tripp, recalled how happy his friend was to become a mother, and his confusion on the day of this incident when he heard the news first.
She was proud. She was happy that she had these boys. She was happy that they were born successfully with no problems. She was just proud to be a mom. My mom called me and was like, "Did you see the news?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "Gabby got shot and the boys were taken." I was like, "I just talked to her." "What do you mean?"
Montgomery was eventually charged with attempted murder, kidnapping, assault, and use of a firearm while committing a felony. She was denied a bond.
Miss Montgomery, your bond is denied.
Witnesses presented information at court, including how Montgomery had met Rogers and befriended her, and how she was hiding in her house with the weapon after stealing the twins.
It looked like she had been meeting with Facebook on New Mothers. She had set up this meeting. Miss Montgomery was in a closet. The victim had been shot with a .40 caliber pistol. In the closet with her was a .40 caliber pistol. She said she was unaware of the crime, that she was assisting her twin sister, which she does not have, and that she took possession of the children from this twin sister and then tried to pass them off as her own children.
Montgomery's attorney asked for a mental health evaluation. They claimed that she had mental issues, which prompted her to take that drastic step. The motive of the crime has still not been established, as said by the prosecutors.
So that's going to be a part of the follow-up, trying to understand, not just what happened, but why it happened, how it unfolded.
Montgomery pleaded guilty to all charges in November 2023. She was sentenced to 30 years in prison with life probation. On the other hand, Rogers recovered from the attack and was doing better. One good bit of info we got Thursday from Gabby Rogers' sister. She says Gabby is doing well and that she's starting to get her glow back. Her sister added Gabby is the definition of a fighter. What did you think of the case? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel.